Hello!
Hey guys!
This is our first episode that isn't devoted to Big Brother.
Woo-hoo!
We're going to be covering
The Amazing Race.
Yep, season 32.
And we're just gonna let you know that I have seen one season of The Amazing Race.
And I've seen clips. I've not seen a season.
We're kind of like virgins, but...
We're going into this basically brand new.
Yeah.
But so far... It's always been a
it.
show that has interested me, and I've always seen clips of it, but I'd never just sat down and watched it.
Rachel Riley's been on it 3 times. If Rachel Riley loves The Amazing Race, then we love The Amazing Race.
Plus, she's done very good every time for the most part.
The only season I have watched is the most recent one that she was on, which had Janelle and Brittany and Rachel and Alyssa, and then, Victor and Nicole. But, so that was really good. I enjoyed that season tremendously. So now here we are watching the brand new season that premiered last night.
Anyway, let's break down the teams for our first episode.
So we have...
and we will be announcing these teams in the order
they placed for their first...
episode, or the first leg of the competition, which was to Trinidad and then Tobago.
So Hung and Chi, and they are married, and their parents, they came in first place.
We have Michelle and Victoria, who are sisters, and they came in second place.
And then Riley and Madison, they're pro volleyball players and brothers.
They both got the beards.
Third.
Then we have Will and James, who are boyfriends.
And they came in fourth.
Jerry and Frank, father and son.
Fifth.
We have Leo and Alana.
They are the Tinder dating
hookup.
people.
Not hookup.
Nerdy people. Sixth place.
They are my personal favorite so far. Obviously, they got a little bit of a spotlight in the first episode that other people didn't. But I kind of like them. They're cool.
Them.
But obviously, it's the first episode.
We'll see.
So then we have Eswar and Aparna, who are siblings. They attended UC Berkeley.
Yeah, local to us NorCal people. They came in seventh.
Then we have Kaylin and Haley, who are sisters, who look
they must be twins.
They look like twins.
They look so much alike.
They got
it's crazy. They came in
8th place. Then we have Kelly and Levon, who are former Olympic hurdlers.
And they were in 9th place.
And then finally we have D'Angelo and Gary.
I really liked them.
I did too. Their dynamic's really cool.
Yeah, I like them.
Former NFL stars. They came in 10th. And then finally, short but sweet, we have Nathan and Cody, who
were best friends that came in 11th, which means they were last. And they were unfortunately eliminated.
I wasn't really...
I didn't get pulled into them yet, I wasn't heartbroken.
Yeah, so basically episode 1 was called 1 Million Miles, and leg 1 was from the United States to Trinidad and Tobago. So, they started off in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Bowl, where they started the race. Everyone. So they flew from Los Angeles to the port of Spain, Trinidad, and then Trinidad and Tobago. And their first stop was St. Augustine. At
a 24-hour fruit stand.
And this competition, I believe, was the... they had to move the...
To roll the...
Was that right?
Steel barrels? I think so.
Yes. So they had to basically roll these, huge, oil drum steel, they were very large, very heavy, 1/4 of a mile to this festival. And... I believe.
And that's where they would receive, when they found the right person, their next clue?
No, they received tickets. So
tickets.
First people who completed it got tickets to 7:40 a.m. to go to the next flight. And whereas the next people got 8:10, which is 30 minutes makes a big difference when it's coming down to the second. Mm-hmm. Or so I've heard. So then the next one was... the beach. They had the fish task. Basically, once they arrived in Trinidad, or was it Tobago? I think it's Trinidad. Trinidad was where the fish
Tobago.
was.
Tobago was the fish.
Yes, so they were at a beach, and they had to find the fish that matched their numbers.
The one that was in the boat with them that had the same pattern of the colors, and then the number on it would unlock the fish.
Yeah, and
some people struggle teamed on that, but
yeah, the Olympic hurdlers, the sisters, one of them was dyslexic, and I know
sisters.
Wait, no, aren't they sisters?
No, they're just Olympic hurdlers.
Are they? Oh, okay.
So the former Olympic hurdlers, we got to see
that
a little
aren't
segment.
Sisters. They're just
they
were they on like the same team or something? I don't know.
Yeah, one of them was said she was dyslexic, so she was struggling on the numbers.
Yeah, the numbers.
They got it. Obviously, they were not eliminated, but it was a rough go there.
And then, oh wait, we completely forgot when they arrived in. Was it either in Trinidad or Tobago? They had the Deo drum competition where they basically saw a set of numbers and they corresponded to parts on the kind of drum.
One person of the team had to decide to do that.
Which that's called a
roadblock.
A roadblock where only one person can.
We're still figuring this out, people.
Yeah,
we're loving it.
We totally didn't just read the Wikipedia page on.
No,
and then the final leg portion was the goat racing, which we saw the tail end of last night. And Nathan and Cody came in last after the goat racing.
So they were eliminated.
And again, Hung and Chi came in first place. And the D'Angelo and what's his name? Gary came in last, which means they will be, they'll probably have to do a speed bump for the next leg, right?
I think it depends. I don't know. They mix stuff up sometimes, so
we'll see. It's like Big Brother in that sense, and like Survivor, where like they have the set game standard and like locked in, but they have the right to shift it at any point. But
all of a sudden it's a non-eliminating leg and things like that. So
obviously it's probably a more political decision on like when it's an elimination round and when it isn't, based on ratings or whatever. Same with Big Brother and same with Survivor.
I mean, they're all on CBS. So.
Yeah, so that's really all the first episode was. One thing I will say is The Amazing Race is very...
feels very fast-paced. I guess coming from being someone that's like a Big Brother person. It's
about like the little conversations and like the little like sly gameplay. This it's very
and it's
like
3 months.
And it's 3 months. This is only 21 to 30 days and
it's like a month.
It's only like 12 or 13 episodes, isn't it? Like they have it here.
Typically.
Yeah, I would assume it's 12 episodes because 12 legs, but maybe 13 in case of the finale. I'm gonna go with 12. Which 12 is like...
That's not a lot.
That's like 3 weeks into Big Brother is 12 episodes.
Yeah,
4 weeks. Which is like a fourth of the season. So
it's definitely like more fast paced, but...
I do kind of like that it's fast paced.
Yeah, you like to skip stuff, so you like that.
Well, it's not that. It's more like...
Get to the point.
The one thing I will say is I feel like I would have appreciated getting to know more of the teams.
They do throughout, but you don't get it as much as you maybe would want.
Yeah. And I feel like that's why I would want to watch Big Brother seasons where Big Brother contestants were on, because then I can just
idea of who these people are.
Root for them from the beginning. I don't need to know like their story because I already know it. But overall, I would rank the first episode of The Amazing Race.
I thought it was good.
Good. Like, especially for just meeting these people, like, in this first episode, I was already pretty, like intrigued by it and seeing the dynamics of people already. I will say, I believe it was the sisters, Michelle and Victoria. One of them who was doing the drum, I think it might have been Victoria, was getting kind of, like, feisty and, like, angry already.
We love the drama.
Will and James seem to have really good chemistry already and seem to be on like the same wavelength, along with Hung and Chi seemed to struggle at the beginning, which I guess was like a diversion for the audience because they came in first.
Yeah.
But obviously anything can happen. And we really didn't see much of anyone else. Eswar and Aparna, I think we saw a little bit of them. And then Kelly and Levon, we saw them struggle with the fish. and Nathan and Cody obviously got eliminated. So that's really all we had to say for this first episode. Obviously, we'll get better at the lingo, and
we're gonna figure it out, people. We're new to this
Amazing Race
world, but coming from the Big Brother world, we're ready. We're ready. We want to watch something good. We've been disappointed so far, so CBS,
it's a nice change.
Go.
It's a nice change of pace. Both literally, like, the show is a change of pace, and like getting to watch something new for the first time.
It's fun.
It's very fun. We will also. But this was our first episode for The Amazing Race season 32. If you stuck
all the way through, thanks. We'll catch you on the next one next week, Wednesday.
9 p.m.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.